Ditches, potholes. In general, a dug-up Lahore is evident to all its residents. The detours, traffic jams, damaged cars would be a huge issue in itself.
But the plot thickens when the government tries to cover up or settle political squabbles at the cost of our culture and economy by using this digging issue to dig up a much older issue.
Let us explain. June has just ended. In other words, the end of this fiscal year 2008-2009. By this time, all projects should have been completed as they fall under the 2008-2009 fiscal year.
But a problem of mismanagement between various departments and inefficiency on the part of the government has led to the state of the city that is apparent as of recent.
Let us take you on a walk through the streets of Lahore. Throughout the year, several roads are dug up for one reason or another across the city. And coincidentally, when summer commences, is it because workers are more comfortable working in the scorching sun? Clearly not. Every year, the Punjab government allocates billions of rupees for development works in the finance bill. So the authorities had exactly one fiscal year starting from July 2008 to June 2009 to begin and complete all road construction works such as these. However, work on several roads in Lahore commenced several months after funds were first allocated.
The department wants to complete the construction work before 30th of June to use their allocated budget. Otherwise, it will be lapsed.
A failure to begin or complete work before the 30th of June that marks the end of the fiscal year would mean that the authorities responsible for the project would be unsuccessful in convincing the Punjab government to allocate more money in the following budget. Hence, it's common practice to begin work only a few months before the end of June as proof of expenditure. Ministers blame the officials of the Finance Department and the Department of Planning and Development for the delay in the start of work on the construction of roads.
There is a fault in the system, and because of this fault, the government is paying extraordinary money on this because of increase in prices, increase in material prices. And after December, if they started the work after April or after in May, they have no choice. They have very limited choice of the contractors. If the department has bigger choice for selection of the contractor, it will be much better for their work and for the department and generally for the public.
By starting work on the roads right before the budget session, the authorities managed to save themselves from explanation calls and justify budget allocations for the future. And with the monsoon season now approaching, construction work is likely to be delayed. Ministers suggest that every department should issue their purchase orders for the construction materials before December, so work can start in time. This is a clear sign of inefficiency and mismanagement on part of the government, an example of mismanagement that we will see being exploited by the government in the later segment of this program. Mariam has been exploring the other end of Lahore and speaks to its residents, commuters and traders.
I'm here at one of the main commuting junctions of the city that has been hit badly by these uprooted streets. Let's see what those living, working and commuting here have to say. Unplanned and mindless digging of roads in different areas of Lahore is hampering traffic flow and causing immense suffering to the people. The government and the Water and Sanitation Authority started road digging in the city about a month ago. And like every year, the unplanned digging is causing trouble for people. Most residents are facing health-related problems because of the pollution caused by road works. Some residents say the road will turn into a death trap during the monsoon, as Wasa is yet to complete the laying of sewage lines.
3 महीने हो गए कि मतलब गर्दा और रोड मसले और गटर सिस्टम ठीक नहीं था.
जिस साइड पे भी निकले एकदम ब्लॉकेज आ जाती है, अब फिर समझ नहीं आती कि अब जाना किस साइड पे है.
सीवरेज डालने के लिए तकरीबन 1 माह से ज़्यादा का टाइम हो गया और इधर इतनी डिस्टर्ब है दुनिया के. आप ये देखें कि ट्रैफिक भी ब्लॉक है और कोई एमरजेंसी हो जाए तो बड़ा मसला हो जाता है.
Road works in some areas have completely suspended traffic. In areas like the Multan Road, business and everyday activity also remains partially suspended. Multan Road is one of the busiest roads where traffic jams were always common during rush hours. Today, the one-way traffic flow is causing major commuting problems.
आगे बड़ी परेशानी इलाके हैं इनको. हर तरफ की गंभीर परेशानियां हैं. ये तो कुछ चीज़ ही नहीं है. यहाँ से नहीं से उधर से घूमाएंगे, उधर नहीं से उधर. हम तो
पैदा ही परेशानी के लिए हुए हैं।
पूरा लाहौर ही पुटिया ਜਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਮਸਲਾ ਇੱਕ ਰੋਡ ਬਣਾ ਲੈਣ ਦੂਜਾ ਪੁੱਟ ਲੈਣ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਓ ਹਰ ਪਾਸੇ ਹੀ ਪੁੱਟਿਆ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਟ੍ਰੈਫਿਕ ਬੜੀ ਦੇਰ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰੋਡ ਇੱਕ ਸਵਾਰੀ 3-3 ਘੰਟੇ ਪਿਛੇ ਲਾਉਣੀ ਪੈਂਦੀ ਹੈ।
ट्रैफिक जो है ना काफ़ी डिस्टर्ब हो रही है, हर बंदे को दुश्वारी, ऑफिस जाना होता है, लेट हो जाते हैं।
ये 1 माह से तकरीबन काम शुरू हुआ है और यहाँ से हमने डाइवर्ट किया हुआ है। इधर जो लोग आ रहे हैं वो डबल सड़कों की तरफ जा रहे हैं। लोगों की परेशानी है वो बताते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ पे हमें मसला है कि हमने सीधा नहीं गुजार सकते, काम हो रहा है आगे।
The Water and Sanitation Authority says road digging at this time of the year is only to facilitate the public during the rainy season ahead.
ये हमारे सोर पॉइंट्स के प्रोजेक्ट चल रहे हैं जिसमें बारिश के पानी को रिड्यूस करने के लिए ये हम सारे सोर पॉइंट्स का काम कर रहे हैं। ये इंशाल्लाह 3-4 दिन में ये ख़त्म हो जाएगा। ये इनकी जो डेट है ना ये 30 जून तक की है, तो काफ़ी सारे काम कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं, बाकी भी हो जाएंगे।
Even commercial areas are not spared. Hussain Chowk that connects Liberty Market to the famous MM Alam Road is also bearing the brunt. This is creating problems for the business community of the area.
चलने में भी प्रॉब्लम होती है कि इतनी डस्ट वगैरह होती है कि, और दूसरा ये लैक ऑफ प्लानिंग की वजह से है, क्योंकि लैक ऑफ प्लानिंग की वजह से आज ये खड़ा हुआ है और फिर 2-4 माह गुजरेंगे फिर ये खाड़ देंगे इस तरह ही।
डस्ट उड़ती है तो लोग यहाँ पे आने से कतराते हैं कि नए कस्टमर आए, कस्टमर आके विजिट्स करते थे। अभी वो रेशो जो है 100% से अब लाइक 40% रह गई है।
Businessmen claim there's a 70% decline in customers. However, there are other reasons, including terror threats and inflation, to blame for some of the decline. However, the situation is being compounded as businessmen fear losses worth millions if roadworks continue at such a slow pace. When we come back, we will see how this inefficiency and mismanagement on the part of the government does not end here. In fact, the government has used this as an excuse to put an end to a much older and now to a mismanaged issue, the Gawalmandi Food Street.